Yesterday was slow Sunday, and I done a weigh-in. And that weigh-in, I might have not have been as truthful as I could be. Because in that weigh-in, I just decided to, eat something before I hit the scale. Drink a big glass of water, that type of thing. Now you might be asking me, Latchkey, why would you do such a thing as that? Well, I've said it in the past that, hey, I am the joker of the weight loss community. Sometimes I get trolls in my comment section, and I like to troll back. So you might have noticed that, hey, Latchkey's walking in this video, getting some steps in, getting some sunshine. Well, I'm in the shade right now, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna be doing this all week because I've been watching Thomas DeLauer. He's kind of a fitness guru and expert, and I kind of value the advice that he has to say than the just average random person out there when it comes to fat burning. He claims that walking at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day minimum can help in a big way with that. And lucky for me, the weather is in the 60s right now. I'm actually wearing shorts. Feels good outside right here at the end of February. So I figure I would take advantage of a walking situation, especially since I have so much property to walk on in the first place. Yep. All of this is mine to explore and play around on whenever I get ready. So all this property here makes for a good walking workout for sure. Now if I could just remember to hold the mic up closer to me while I'm talking. So my true weight during yesterday's weigh-in was closer to 313 pounds, not 319. I may have been a little misleading on that. Sorry about that. But here's the thing. If you got sharks in the water, sharks are smart animals. If they smell blood, they will come to check out the source of where that blood is coming from. Which, in my particular case, however, they will not show up when I have good weigh-ins, meaning there's hardly any blood in the water that day. But now on a bad day, where I show a little bit of weight gain, oh, the sharks come out to play. So with sharks being a top apex predator in the ocean like that, they only have a few enemies to worry about. Enemy number one is man. So to catch a shark and to get their attention, sometimes you gotta intentionally put that blood in the water for yourself. And that's what I did. And let me tell you what, the sharks did not disappoint. They showed up and they showed out. Now it's my turn. Well, my battery is running low, so I'm gonna have to end the conversation for now. We may pick it back up tomorrow. We may let this be a standalone video. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, things are going good. Better than they are being perceived, that is for sure. All right, so it is now Tuesday, a day later. Finishing up my 8,000 steps for today. Don't have many to go like I did yesterday because I got a lot of them in early this morning. Temperature hit in the 60s today. It's warm out here. Feels like springtime. In our subtropical climate, you got to get these days in while you can outside because it's going to be too hot soon to even try to get anything done in the way of walking. And today, I got company. I got a walker with me today. We'll see how long he lasts. Oscar, should I put you on keto? Come on, Oscar, let's go this way. Something tells me he's not going to last very long. Well, he's lasted longer than I thought. He looks happy. He looks happy. We should have done this walking thing years ago, Ock. You got to get 10,000 in, bud. He's slowing down. Come on, Ock. You're going the wrong way. There you go. Way to trooper through it. Man, it's just nice not to be walking alone today. All right, so making my third pass. Don't have much more to go, and the resilience of my partner is really amazed me so far. All right, Oscar, don't go back there in the woods. Ain't no telling what's out there. Something might get you. Ooh, like that briar just got me. Stupid briar. I think that just about does it for man's best friend. I haven't seen Oscar in about 10 minutes. I think he done headed back for the house. But who knows, he could pop up again. Whew. I gotta take the long stretch down the back alley. All right. We're getting them steps in. We're about to get this thing done. Ooh. I think Oscar has upset the chickens. Something has. I might have to go check on them. Yeah. I better go check on them. Okay, so it wasn't Oscar upsetting the chickens. I finished my walk down the alley. I turned around, come back, and there's my buddy. Aka! Thanks for sticking it out with me, my buddy. Man's best friend and all that. But something's got them chickens upset. Not sure what it is. All right, so I just reached my target goal of 8,000 steps. And there's my faithful companion. Come here, Rocky. Come here, Rocky. That's a good boy. Look at this, folks. This is my pear tree. It's not even the 1st of March yet, and it's fixing to start blooming flowers. I hope it's not too early for it to bloom flowers, because we could still have cold snaps that would cause us not to get any pears this year. Not that I'm eating them in the first place, but hey, if they grow and we get a good yield, I might have 1 or 2 pears. Come on. That's a couple months away. I should be lost plenty of weight by then. All right, folks. That's all I got for today's walk. See you tomorrow. All right, so now I'm on day 4. It is Wednesday. Well, day 3 of my walking videos. Then I start Monday. Yeah, I started Monday with the walking videos. Listen, I don't mean to be so deceptive when it comes to the trickery and foolery that I do, but sometimes, you know, it helps me understand who's out there, who's watching, and what they may be thinking, you know. Because otherwise, you know, some don't give a response. But here's some things we got to discuss. The Diet Pepsi, you see me in the videos. I've explained it a million times. I drink it when I'm having a meal. I enjoy a soda with my meal. I am drinking a crap ton more water. And I also drink black coffee that you don't see on camera as well. At least a cup, sometimes 2 a day. So, with that being said, there's a lot more goes on behind the scenes than you actually don't get to see. You know, you can't judge me and everything I'm doing just by what you're seeing in my videos. Also, with that being said, we got to talk about the bread. Yes, I have found a way to replace the fast food bread and all the other food that I eat in general, because I'm gonna be straight up with you. I enjoy bread. So if I'm gonna enjoy bread, I might as well do it with a healthier option, right? And like it or not, the keto bread, it might not be the most friendly bread that you can find out there for a diabetic or anything like that, but as far as I know, I'm not diabetic. So the high fiber content and the lower calories in that keto bread have been a blessing to me, especially the high fiber part, because it helps me not to be so runny without, you know, getting too graphic about things, you know, runny stool, to firm things up. And when I do pass stool, it is a little more solid and a lot easier for me. So I think for me, in my specific situation, it has had a great benefit. So with that being said, the bread, also, like I said, I enjoy it. Dog barking in the background. It's not my dog. Go to your own home. Go to your own home. Yeah, I enjoy the bread. No apologies for the bread. And also no apologies for the diet soda. It's easy to perceive what you see on camera and say, oh, I think the problem is this, or I think the problem is that. I'm telling you what the problem is. I've told you before in videos. I don't have to go back 15 to 17 videos to see what the problem is. I've told you time and time again that overindulgence is the problem. Gorging on food, even the keto food, I tend to overindulge in at times, which is why I added the walking in. Because according to Thomas DeLauer and some of the experts out there who talk about these type of things, say that walking helps to keep you from overeating and stuff like that. And so far, I have found it very helpful. For some reason, when my body gets heated up like that, it's almost as if it's running on something else, and it's not pushing me to eat so much, not even the keto food. So the lower calorie keto food stuff and not eating in between meals, you know, that is helping, and weight loss will occur, which you will see shortly. So what you don't see is actually the problem. What you don't see me doing is the problem. The things you don't see are me diving into a box of Neapolitan Carb Smart ice cream in the evening, having a bowl of that. That not being enough, taking one of the keto wraps or even some of the keto bread, and I got the no sugar added peanut butter and making a snack out of that, just to satisfy the gorging hunger that I've always loved to do. It is a demon you got to conquer no matter what diet you're on. You name a diet where the experts and people who do it don't say, if you're eating too much and you're not losing weight, you need to cut down. What I'm doing, and my weight gains and stalls is no different from anybody else's on any diet you can think of out there. Prove me wrong. Another thing too is the past couple of days I have really been, and this is the God's honest truth, OMAD, 2MAD. I've had a couple of OMADs this week. Been stricter, under a calorie deficit. Promotes autophagy a lot quicker, you know. Like these walking exercises that I'm doing promote autophagy by burning some of the carbs that you take in. Now, that's pretty significant depending on how many miles you put in. I feel like I'm at least putting in a few miles a day. And you know, taking even 10 to 20 carbs and putting it back in, you know, is kind of a big deal, wouldn't you say? And I see a lot of people out there, you know, doing specific diets, you name it. Vegan, where they're only eating a salad a day, a large salad, but high volume, low calorie foods that don't equal up to be quite 2,000 calories a day. Eating at a calorie deficit, losing weight. I also see carnivores out there on YouTube eating 2-3 steaks a day, maybe something else, a couple of hamburger patties a day or whatever. But you look up a couple of large ribeye steaks, you're still eating at a calorie deficit. It is what it is. Another thing too, if it seems like every time I eat, I'm celebrating some kind of personal victory, that's because I am celebrating some kind of personal victory. Even at the little bit of gain you saw last Sunday, wasn't but 4 pounds, even though I intentionally ate and drank before I weighed in just to see the response I would get. It's still a win considering the fact that, hey, I wasn't down in weight to begin with. I was just doing an experiment to see who would show up. Blood in the water, sharks show up. My friends who come into the comment section, they show up every day, whether I'm dieting or not. So there's that. So with that being said, yeah, what you see on that scale is a victory. I'm still maintaining at my 20 pounds of weight loss for this year. What? Even with the fake number from last Sunday, that's still only 2 pounds of gain from what you've seen my low being. And people fluctuate up and down on the scale periodically all the time between 10 and 15 pounds, sometimes even at their regular weight. Put it to you this way, you see a lot of success stories where people say, I've lost 100 pounds in the year. Even if I didn't lose any weight at all for the month of February, and I was still maintaining my 20 pounds of weight loss for the year so far, that is still a victory to celebrate. So yeah, I celebrate a lot. All right, folks. I'm gonna end this on a more positive note. Whew, tired, sorry. We're almost at our 8,000 for the day. That'll be the next thing. People try to say, oh, those things aren't accurate. Well, I don't care. This particular watch is not connected to no kind of phone app. And I feel like I actually had to push it harder to even get it to move. Where some, you just wave your arm and the things start moving. I've seen people saying they beat on their drums and they get their number of steps in. This watch, for some reason, acts like a true pedometer where you got to walk. And I feel like I'm walking more than what it's actually counting. So, yeah, that'd be a victory as well. But, yeah, we're right at them, we're right at them 8,000. I got about 500 more to go, and then we can call it a day. All right, so I've met all my fitness goals for today. 8,000 steps have been reached. I would do more, but let me show you something. My throat is dry, and when the wind blows, it's like 71 degrees out here. And we got a lot of these cedar trees, see? They're everywhere. See that brown on there? Look at that. That dust cloud, they are pollinating big time, and they're messing with my breathing. So stupid, man. I mean, the things we got to deal with. So also to, you know, to just end this thing, there's a lot more ways to get into ketosis than just extreme low carb. Walking is one way, and fasting is another. This walking kind of goes hand in hand with intermittent fasting to help amplify your body into ketosis a little faster. So yeah, baby, another victory. See you tomorrow. All right, so it is Thursday. It is super windy out here, and it is getting quite cool, I guess, mostly from the wind. It was in the 70s today. I got cats following me everywhere. They think I got food. This is a camera. Y'all can't eat it. But yeah, we're almost at the end of our steps again today. I got 3,000 of them in first thing this morning. Closer to 4,000 actually this morning. And we just got about 1,500 to go to finish up today's steps. And it's starting to get easier to make these steps. I'm starting to actually get faster at walking. So with the addition of walking the steps, I think it's I actually started either last Thursday or Friday. I can't remember which. I think it was Thursday. So it's either way, it's been about a whole week now of consistent movement on my part. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Like I said, I got a lot of property to walk, so, and a lot of it is a wooded area that I plan to try to, you know, thin out some of the smaller trees out in there. And then I got another wooded area kind of in the front that I can actually track through once I get better shoes for it, and add that much more walking space for me. But I already have a lot. Even without that, I already have a lot. Sorry about yesterday's rant. I was addressing some of the comments that's been made. It's a little frustrating sometimes when you working so hard. Uh-oh. My buddy accidentally left the hose pipe on. It's just frustrating sometimes when you work so hard at something, and the only time some people show up is when they think you're failing at what you're doing. And you can't, you know, really see everything that's going on through your eyes of what the video has to offer. There's a lot more stuff that could be going on behind the scenes, and that is certainly the case with me when I have standstills and stalls and stuff, meaning and weight gains for that matter. I'm just taking in too much food. It's pure and simple. It's nothing, you know, that whatever you have to drink is going to cure, or whatever you don't have to drink is going to cure. So, yeah, if it were that easy, we'd all be thin, right? Yeah, I think me putting forth this walking effort is making a big difference on a daily basis. It definitely is. It's making a big difference on the scale and everywhere else. Now, since I'm technically low intense working out, you're still developing a little bit of muscle there, which can also create weight loss stalls and stuff like that, and also gains on the scale. Muscle actually weighs something, but walking takes fat off of the body. You're actually losing fat when you're walking versus water versus muscle. Walking preserves muscle, and when the top exercisers say even intensive exercises they take and walk in order to preserve muscle. Low intense walking to preserve the gains they get from their workout. So yeah, walking is a big deal. I didn't realize it was such a big deal, but it is a big deal. Whew, I had a little bit more to do than I thought I did today. I'm sitting at 7,294 steps. Well, more than that now. Goes up as we're walking and talking here, but whew, this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. I'm loving it though. Even though the temperature's feeling a little cool outside, I'm feeling a little bit of the burn from the exercise itself, of consistency. And it feels like it's making a difference. It feels like it's doing something. We'll see on that scale Sunday. We'll see what it has to say. It's only Thursday. I got 2 more days of this. So yeah, look forward to it. I sure look forward to it. All right, so I just hit my 8,000 steps, and I wanted to show you the tree I showed you just the other day, but it was in the same video. And I noticed today, let me flip you around here, the buds are getting greener on the pear tree already. So that means spring is here, and it's super early. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, just like that, it is Friday, February 28th. Last day of the month. Now, I'm not sure what happened. I connected my phone with my watch because I never have before. And when I did that, it updated me from 8,000 steps to 10,000 steps before it gives me my trophy goal, which is fine. I have been generating around for the past few days after my walk, getting around 10 to 11,000 anyway, so I'm all well and good with that, I suppose. But yeah, last day. We want to finish big for the month. We got a weigh-in on Sunday. All right. So I finished my 8,000 steps again today. And that's what I usually try to accomplish when I'm walking off a couple of thousand at a time. I do like 3,000 in the morning, and then depending on how much activity I do through the day, 2,000 to 3,000 in the evening like this, or the afternoon. Whew. And yeah, I accomplished the last day of February. I'm tired, burnt 311 calories, walked 5.12 miles. So that's just according to the watch. I'm not exactly sure the accuracy. I don't care. It's still more activity level than what I used to get on a daily basis, and so far it's been working for me. Yeah, kicking butt. Can't wait to show you. It's almost here. It's almost time. Are you ready? Because I'm ready, whether you're ready or not. Alright folks, it is now March the 1st, and I am just now completing my walk for the week. Listen, I got 9,000 steps in already. I've already got my 8,000 in, but yeah, I'm going to give a little bit extra effort today because weigh-in is in the morning. So I'm gonna end the video here and see you in the morning for the scale weight. Well, here we are once again. We have done arrived to another Slow Sunday weigh-in episode. Looking forward to this one. Very excited. I worked very hard this week to accomplish a whole lot of weight loss. So here it is. Moment of truth time. It is March the 2nd, 2025. There you go. And it is currently 6:37 a.m. in the morning. You can see the sunrise outside of the window there a little bit.
Hello.
Ooh.
Please step on the scale.
All right. Showed you last week, no matter where I plant the scale, the weight's the same. I'm not doing that this week. Got both my hands right here.
110.4 pounds.
You see that? 310.4 pounds. We have lost over 27 pounds for the year, close to 28 for the entire year so far. We're only down 2 months. There are people that are struggling out there on their New Year's resolutions that haven't gotten as far as I have. There's some people out there who's not showing you any proof of their weight loss. They're just talking about it, saying, oh, I lost 3 pounds this week, in the middle of a conversation about something else. Did you really? How do we know, you know? I guess we're just supposed to take everybody's word for everything. But, yeah, my weight loss, my struggles, my difficulties, my successes, my failures. You're seeing it all in real time on camera, and that's what this week's walking video was about. If you stayed this long, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All these diets, there's no magic trick to it. I see people attacking me in my comment section about, oh, you're eating keto buns, they got way too many carbs. Listen, I do net carbs, and that is a thing. I just do it right. I combine that with intermittent fasting, and yeah, stay under 50 of them. And also the calories. A lot of people don't like to talk about the calories. I think the calories are more important than the carbs. The two C words is what people need to focus on, because that is where the weight loss comes in. I see a lot of channels out there, who started their channel by doing makeup tutorials and stuff like that, and when something like keto or became popular, they swapped into it. You can look into everybody's channel history. I suggest you look into everybody's channel history before you go following any influencers, because what's popular out there is what people are going to talk about in order to make the big bucks. But the truth of it is a little bit of fasting, at a calorie deficit is what really equals weight loss results. And this week I done calorie deficit to the extreme, because I did not cross 2,500 calories all week long, and I walked off some calories also. Got out and done a lot of exercise to get those off. That's the reality of the situation. No matter what diet you're on, tell me one diet where it don't matter. Calories are the biggest thing, like it or not. People don't want to talk about it because it's unpopular to say, but it is the truth. And it is up to us as individuals, who are losing weight, who are trying to guide others into doing the same thing, to be honest about it. Because if you just come out of nowhere and you got some before and after pictures of how you lost weight, and you can claim it was on a certain specific diet, but you can't prove anything at the point where the weight is already lost. How do we know you just didn't starve it off? At least you're seeing me eat a hot dog every day or a hamburger every day and showing you the scale once a week. I am being honest with you. People might not like the way I present it or the way that I talk about it, but it is the truth. It is the truth. You can't argue with the results. Results equal facts. Alright, folks. That's all I got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Boy, this should be fun. Until next Slow Sunday, you folks have a good one.